Here at Binge Pipe, we realize we're not the biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment. So maybe we can all just take a minute and get over ourselves. Binge Pipe isn't any more impressed by you than you are by it.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time...
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Ignore the rumors. Ignore them.
Hey there, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Is what I'd say if I were here, but I'm not. Leave a message at the beep. 2 players. Okay, in the event of a tie, I'll decide that you're both losers. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, 5-hour mystery. You know, Sherlock Holmes was never one to shy away from, performance enhancers. Chugging which of these very real energy drinks would most likely help Sherlock Holmes solve the mystery of the death of Charles Baskerville? Monster the Doctor, Monster Ripper, Monster Mad Dog, or Monster Rehab? Okay, who chose what? Close-ish. This was the one. Spoiler alert, it turns out Charles Baskerville was scared to death by a very large and angry dog.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for the dessert that dare not speak its name. It's true that we can't have our cake and eat it too, but let's say you wanted to eat your cake, then have it, later. You have your reasons, okay? I'm no one to judge. In progression, how will your cake change its name before you can have it back? Cake bolus chyme poo, cake troche bile poo, cake amylase lipid poo, or cake glomblum cecum poo? Hope you like what you picked. Yeah, way to be wrong. After food is chewed, it's known as bolus, then in the stomach it becomes chyme, before legally changing its name to poo. And the best part is, it's all yours. You can have it.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here's one I like to call Argo Out With Me, and this one's a dis or dat. I will list off several titles, and you'll tell me if it's a popular dating advice book for women, a film starring Ben Affleck, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between dating advice book, Ben Affleck movie, or both. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Act like a lady, think like a man. Changing lanes. Going all the way. The new rules. The third wheel. He's just not that into you. get the guy. Let's just pretend you didn't understand the rules. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have seeking a strange arrangement. Go with me here. If you decided to get rid of your sugar daddy and trade them in for a soy mommy, what should you not call them? Edamame dearest, miso mommy, seitan sweetie, or sexy tofu lady? So what'd you pick? This is an answer. It's not you, it's your answer. Oh, look at this. Edamame, miso, and tofu are soy, but seitan is a meat substitute made of wheat gluten. My soy mommy only lets me call her Susan. And now, WWEIEIO. Kids love professional wrestling about as much as professional wrestlers love doing things other than professional wrestling. Based on his well-known catchphrase taunt, what would most likely be John Cena's favorite childhood game? Duck Duck Goose, Peekaboo, London Bridge is Falling Down, or Patty Cake? I love this part. John Cena is well known for saying, "You can't see me," which is also the name of his first studio album. I know that because I bought a Cena album thinking it was a Sia album, and I gotta say, I have zero regrets. That's the end of round one. This leaderboard is brought to you by Binge Pipe.
These players are currently tied for the lead.
From these seeds shall grow a mighty oak. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round two is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Feast your eyes upon this. The verb's the word. Which of these sentences contains a transitive verb? I don't care. Seriously, who cares? Do you think this is funny? Or because it's not? And how do we do? Or is it? A transitive verb has a subject before it and an object after it. You and this, for example. You is the subject of the sentence, while you are the subject of a police investigation.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question with nuts? Or a question without nuts? Use your device to select your preference. The choices have been made. We graciously accept your choice.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Next, a question with nuts. In which classic novel does the main character lose his candy bar, but not his peanuts? The Sound and the Fury, The Sun Also Rises, The Catcher in the Rye, or The House on Pooh Corner? Okay, let's take a look. I mean, maybe if it wasn't a euphemism, but it's totally a euphemism. Speaking of correct answers, In the classic Ernest Hemingway novel, protagonist Jack Barnes loses his penis, but not his testicles, in World War I. And I now no longer feel bad that my new car only cost me an arm and a leg.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
This one's known as Diet Word Salad. Which of these is an actual flavor of Dr. Pepper? Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, Cherry Vanilla Diet Dr. Pepper, Diet Vanilla Dr. Pepper Cherry, or Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla? Let's see how that shook out. Obviously, the official order of these words is Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. As opposed to Dr. Pepper Cherry Diet Vanilla, my orthodontist, who was raised in a progressive polyamorous multi-parental family where everybody had silly last names. Oh, here's a good one. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Called stupid by Aristotle. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? So who got it? You killed it. Your chances, I mean. In Aristotle's History of Animals, he called the octopus a stupid creature. A little bad blood there. When he was a boy, an octopus used to call him Stupid Aristotle.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Up next. Fuck yeah, Crate and Barrel. Which of these is baller in that it makes balls? A microplane zester, a demi-tasse spoon, a stone molcajete, or a Parisienne scoop? Let's see who got it. A Parisienne scoop is a fancy name for a melon baller. I f***ing love kitchen tools. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, what did Dorothy warn me about again? Good luck. Player 1 takes it! Congratulations, Player 1. You completely dominated this game. Next time, let's come up with a safe word, or even better, a safe phrase. Something like,
You don't know Jack!
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom, because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoopsie doodle.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Customer satisfaction isn't not our goal.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you're anything like me, you're about to host a trivia game. You know what they say, two's company, three's company, plus Cookie Masterson. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with a little science. How would Lil B react with litmus paper? The based god would turn litmus paper blue, the based god would turn litmus paper red, the based god would turn litmus paper white, or the based god would dissolve the litmus paper. Okay, what'd you pick? I give this answer a Lil B minus. A base will turn a strip of litmus paper blue. Litmus paper will also turn you blue if you wrap enough of it tightly around your face.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try who, what, why, and warehouse. If Men's Warehouse wanted to start marketing their suits towards hirsute men, what would you hear at the end of their commercials? It'll distract from your oversized facial features, I guarantee it. It'll cover your excessive body hair, I guarantee it. It'll fit over your giant gut, I guarantee it. Or it'll complement your pale skin, I guarantee it. What'd you guys pick? Hirsute is just another word for hairy. They would be marketing to hairy men.
Why don't we do it with free?
Next up, press A to get into formation and find your respawn point because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read 7 names. For each, I want you to tell me if it's a Beyonce song, an ESRB rated video game, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Beyonce, a video game, or both. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. The Last of Us. End of time. Survivor. A Way Out. Halo. Destiny. EXO. It would be really sad if you bragged about this, but player 2, you really boned up that dis or dat.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
Binge Pipe, your loyal friend that's also a company.
I don't need you anymore.
Introducing Fashion is My Passion. I may not be an Indian woman, but I've always wanted to wear a sari. Oops, that's not spelled right. How should I fix my typo? Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Or sorry, not sorry. Who picked what? Interesting choice. Yes, the correct way to spell that draped garment is S-A-R-I. Also, any other typos you find anywhere else in this game are 100% intentional. Behold, grab your hi-hat, we're going exploring. If musicians use the same terminology as cartographers, what would trap music be? A bleak tune that's dangerous to track, an unexplored synthesized beat, a track that's off limits to the public, or a song that doesn't exist? I love this part. That's correct, for a totally different question. Oh, what might have been. Cartographers used non-existing trap roads or landmarks to protect their copyright. If they appeared in other maps, they knew someone had bit their style. Round 1 is history. Remember, these numbers also serve as your personality rankings.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 2, before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from Answer the Dern question. Which Jurassic Park sequel does Laura Dern appear in? The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, or Jurassic... Brace yourself. You just got screwed, player 1. Anyone have a mirror? And how'd we do? Maybe try cheating? Right. About now you should feel ashamed. Here's the right one. Jurassic Park 3 is the only movie in the franchise that welcomes back Dr. Ellie Sattler, a.k.a. Laura Dern, a.k.a. the future Mrs. Masterson. Yeah, Oprah says you have to put things like this out into the universe. Yeah, that screw is a good move, player 2. Spend this wisely.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Coming up next, Family Game Fight. If Romeo and Juliet competed on the set of Family Feud, what team would Romeo be playing on? The York family! What's this? You got hit by a screw, player 2. Who else is tired of these boring old names? Let's see how that shook out. Survey says... Survey says... Why didn't you pick this? Survey says... Yes, Romeo was a Montague. A name What's in a name? A rose by any other name would still get roasted by Steve Harvey. Way to screw, player one. Enjoy your cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Try this on for size. Where did I leave my bag? And uh-oh, Dress Up Kit's Dime Store.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, here it comes. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what TV show title it rhymes with. Door hinge biz, a blue sack. And don't let that punctuation fool you. Fashionable colors. Might change after your court case. This citrus is the most current dark color. Okay, pencils down. Player one. Don't feel bad. Or do. You're gonna kick yourself. Moving right along. Here's one for you. That Dern cat. Wow, I can't stop thinking about Laura Dern. I mean, she's the real deal, right? So, if Laura Dern and I were in the same Vinyasa yoga class, I mean, could you even imagine? And we both arched our backs into cat pose, but then dropped our bellies and lifted our heads into Bidalasana, what's a cool thing I could say to Laura Dern? How's it going? What up, dog? Camel here often? Or, thanks for being you. Let's see who got it. Dreadful choice. Totally wrong. Were you thinking this one? Bidalasana is cow pose in Vinyasa yoga and is commonly paired with cat pose. And then Laura and I would laugh and you know what? Never mind.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
I call this one Run for Your Wildlife. Which of these is not a cold-blooded killer? A swordfish with a fish sword, a goose with a noose, a boomslang with a boomerang, or a skink with a bazooka? Hope you like what you picked. Whoa, whoa! Mammals and birds are warm-blooded creatures. I would still steer clear of that particular goose. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. I've been time-framed, in a general sense. I hope you know what real and fictional things happen when. Good luck. Player 2's got it! Wow, Player 2, you are the definition of an underachiever. And here I thought you two would tie for worst. Yes, it was a race to the bottom, but once you got there, you discovered...
You don't know Jack!
BingePipe offers everything you need, including
Join us. Join us. Psst, join the party. Join us. There's room for more. Join.
From the swirling Bleacher Nebula, it's the Zeeple Dome! Now let's hear it for your host, Argon Auto!
welcome humans to an evening of laughter and lacerations! Uh-oh, somebody doesn't know the rules! We know what to do with first-timers! The crowd is getting restless, so here we go! Hey there! Take a look at your device and you'll see our patented Google technology. Drag that finger of yours around, aim at the target, then let go! There you go! Keep it up, Bert! Can hurt it now. Oh, too slow. Try again. Like that, you'll be one dead gargoyle. Cluster Bomb! Match the color to give your team some extra firepower. This crowd came to see blood! Get to it! Special delivery! Looks like Earth could use a pick-me-up! Match the color to open the health pack! Bring yourself to the health field to recharge! How refreshing! Okay, let's see what you can do! That's roughly $3 on Earth. But guess what? There's more! Will Earth continue on to the next gauntlet? Stay tuned because the Zeeble Dome is ready!
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Binge Pipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't. Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know, Jack. Binge Pipe. Nobody be a hero and we'll all get out fine.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and if you mute me, I will find out about it. We are gathered here today to witness the union of these two players in trivia. Okay then, why wait any longer?
Time for question 1.
To get things started, what a blast hole. What would it sound like if dynamite got put on blast? Everyone knows you're just a stick of black powder. Ha, you're just some weak old TNT. I heard you were actually ammonium nitrate. Or man, you're nothing but nitroglycerin and stabilizers. What'd you guys pick? Hey, did you hear the one about the wrong answer? For what it's worth, dynamite is nitroglycerin with inert stabilizers. Hard to come back from a sick burn like that.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, I'm in love with your body. Boy, I sure hope famously shaggy-haired British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran doesn't totally change his look before this game comes out. If I sheared Ed Sheeran like an adult sheep, how often would I typically shear him? Twice a year, once every 2 years, or once in a lifetime? Okay, who chose what?
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
An adult sheep is typically sheared once a year.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Up next, the man in the high castle doing renovations, and it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's the name of an Amazon original program, a tool brand, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between an Amazon show or a tool brand, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Hand of God. Master Palm. Bosch. king. Goliath. Patriot. Husky. I wouldn't put this on your LinkedIn profile. But player one, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for your opponent to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Apparently.
Haha! Happy to engage with you.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, getting nuts. I don't know why they don't want me eating pistachios while I host. Pistachio caught in throat. Airway blocked. Can't seem to. Exchange-o for CO. Exchange-o2 for CO2. Oh god. Exchange-o for C2O. Oh, I'm dying. Exchange-o3 for CO2. And how do we do? Yes, breathable oxygen is O2 while we breathe out carbon dioxide. Wow, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. People sure pick C a lot. There is no hiding from, what's the deal with this joke setup? What would be the name of a web series where Jerry Seinfeld picks up different comics in a truck on the way to grabbing a fermented drink? Comedians in sailboats getting horchata. Well. You got hit by a screw, player two. Let's see how you do without vowels. I love this part. Well, too late now. A lorry is a truck, and kombucha is a fermented sweet tea. And comedian is another word for unemployed, according to my mother. Round one is officially behind us. Hey voice, what data have you captured?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
How about this one? Did they have yearbooks in the 1800s? If Dorian Gray asked you to sign his yearbook, what would be the most appropriate to scribble next to his picture? Never change, together forever, keep in touch, or hags. Okay, what'd you pick? You won't like this, unless you're into failure. Well, it's come to this. In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian makes a pact to sell his soul and retain his youth and beauty forever. I would never sell my soul, but still, hit me up with your best offer, who knows?
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
take a good look at. Type equals squiggly bracket music, comma, current squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe needs your help, and I'm contractually bound to not get in their way.
Here's some of the exciting data we need your help with. Best seats at Toronto Raptors game. Boy name meanings, Aubrey. Find who used to call me on my cell phone. Whose search history have we acquired? Jay-Z, Drake, 50 Cent.
Oh, watch out. You got the pointy end of the screw player, too. Oh, don't crane your neck. Hope you like what you picked. That's correct, for a totally different question. Next time, try this. Drake can often be seen on the sidelines of Toronto Raptors games, is named Aubrey Drake Graham, and wrote Hotline Bling. That screw is a good move, player one. Here's your extra cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
And now, let's hear it for Lynn. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
Delicious film.
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what TV catchphrase it rhymes with. Lynn, her, Miss Numbing, and don't let that punctuation trip you up. It's time to prepare. For a very chilly time. The cold season will be upon us. So, what was it? Moving right along. Behold. Eavesdrop, stop, and roll. I've got to share this weird conversation I overheard this morning. Ayo, OA, she won a Nobel Prize? Like you said, they're great! So, who dis? Tony the Tiger talking to Tony Danza about Toni Morrison, Tony Danza talking to Toni Morrison about Tony the Tiger, Toni Morrison talking to Tony the Tiger about Tony Danza, or Tony Danza talking to Tony the Tiger about Toni Morrison. Not even a guess? That's pretty lame. You should have guessed this. That's Danza's catchphrase from Who's the Boss, talking about Nobel Prize-winning author Morrison, referencing the cereal mascot's slogan. You overhear the weirdest conversations at the Y.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's called, If This Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Swipe Right. Attention, there are hot trivia questions in your area hoping to meet up. When looking through profile pictures on Tinder, which of these potential matches displays an obvious red flag? Shirtless selfie in front of Sweden's banner, holding a fish painted like Vietnam's emblem, group photo posed under Brazil's standard, or in bed and tied up with Estonia's ensign. So who got it? Vietnam has a big red flag with a yellow star. The worst part is I clicked on the profile hoping to date the catfish. It looks like I got humaned again. It's time for the... Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. That's jargon to my ears. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Good luck. Player one takes it! Nicely done, Player One. A win is a win no matter how small. So incredibly small. It's probably safe to say...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive... Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything...